Hey everybody, it's me, Artist King, back here at the Wendika Studio Collective. So, I don't know, you guys, I've been struggling a little bit to find my niche where my art is concerned. And I think I need to find one type of art and stick with it. And I think that's been my problem, that I've been all over the place trying to find what I really like or what I really want to do. So I do, out of everything that I do, I love the portrait painting. I really do. I love doing faces and that sort of thing, like doing the abstract in the background or just doing a plain background. That's my thing. So I think from now on I am going to stick with that. So I may put in a few stencils in there. I'm thinking about buying a Cricut machine that I can make my own stencils and paint how I want to, the things that I want to do. So I think that's where I'm gonna go. So today I haven't bought the Cricut machine or anything like that yet. So I did this one freehand, and I'm just gonna try and decorate. Well, not decorate, sorry, not that word. I'm just gonna try and do like maybe an abstract background and then paint the face and see how it turns out. One of my struggles as well is painting hair, and I think that's why I've kind of gone away a little bit from doing the faces, is because I struggle to do the hair. But you know what? I'm gonna keep trying, because I realize as I keep trying, I'll get better at it, and I'll be able to do variations with the hairstyles and stuff. So for right now, as I try to learn that or get better at that, I'm gonna concentrate on the jewelry and the shirt or the top that I put the person in. I think I'm gonna concentrate on that to make sure that is nice. So we'll see what happens, with it. So this one, I try to do it in a darker skin tone. And I'm trying all as well to learn how to get my dimensions right, like to get the shoulders the same height or the same width, things like that. I'm working on. So now that I think this, like I said, this is what I'm gonna stick with, because when I first started doing artwork, this is what I did. I painted faces all the time, and in my studio I have, I don't know, maybe up to 80 or 90 paintings of faces. So what I've started doing recently is like reusing some of the old canvases, because when I look at how my art has evolved over the years that I've been painting, I could see where I started to where I am now, and it's a vast difference. So you guys know me, I don't throw canvases away. I find a way to reuse them if I can't paint over them, and change the color of the background. I've learned how to change the actual canvas, because as you guys, I always say, canvases are super expensive, so you gotta be mindful. And see, when I was here, I didn't want to drag the video on too long, so I kind of skipped a part and I didn't record all of that. So I just decided I'll get on with it so you guys can see the finished product. So this is where I decided to give her a real large necklace, and I decided to use like a copper type of color. So, I just thought maybe I'd do something different, give her a plunging neckline, and then do something like this. So I hope you guys like this. Like I said, I'm trying to do different things. But I'm gonna try my best to stick with the faces, because I tried the pour paintings, and no matter how much I measured the floral and all that stuff, it never came out the way I wanted it to. So obviously that's not where I'm supposed to be. And I did collage for a long time, and I think after a while I just got kind of worn out, burnt out, sorry is the word I'm looking for. And I have boxes of magazines and pictures and all that stuff, and I just I don't know, I just can't put it together. I just can't get stuff together to make collages anymore. But I know with this, once I start doing it, it kind of stuff just kind of flows. So like I said, I'm going to continue to do faces. And like I said, I'm also going to continue to work on my sizes, like making sure the hair balanced out. Because with this one, I think that's what happened. I did the afro. I was trying to do some bantu knots. I couldn't figure out how to get that right. So I decided to just do an afro, because if I could do anything, I could do an afro and make it look real. So I decided to do an afro. So while I was painting, and sometimes I paint and I step back and I look at the dimensions and if everything's lined up. And with this, I realized that one side of my afro was higher than the other. But I kept on and I said, you know what, I'll keep adding to it till it gets to be where I want it to be. So that's what happened here. So I'm still trying to get it right, but I thought the necklace and the earrings looked really good. I mean, if I had a necklace like that, I'd probably wear it, and some big earrings with a plunging neckline like that, I probably would do that. But I just thought, the colors were different, because you all know I love bright colors. So yeah, so this is where I kind of finished a little bit, and I looked at it, and that's when I realized part of the afro was kind of higher on one side than the other. And I thought the blue hair looked really good with the dress and the accessory. So there I went back. So see, I went back and I tried to fix the afro, make it bigger and balance it off. I also put some blue dots on the necklace and try to darken up her eyes a little bit. I still have to work on how I do my nose and these things. But like I say, I see people do artwork and it's perfect, and I'm a work in progress, I would say. So anyway, guys, don't forget to like, leave a comment, and most of all, subscribe. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video, okay? So I will see you next time, okay? All right, bye now.